Last week's dramatic double eviction left the house in tears and everyone stunned. And it only reinforced one thing. When it comes to the live eviction, anything can happen. Welcome to Big Brother.
Previously on Big Brother, Helen and Jesse tried to flip the house into evicting Amanda. But when Helen couldn't secure the votes,
it's way too early to make that move.
Candace and Judd became the next two to go.
You are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Andy, Aaron, Amanda, and McCrae formed a Final Four alliance.
Do we have a name? What if we do 3 a.m.?
With Andy in power, Helen once again asked him to make a big move.
I'd put up Amanda McCrae.
Really?
But he played it safe and chose two easy targets instead.
I have nominated you, Jesse, and you, Spencer, for eviction.
And assured them both they were pawns.
Don't worry. Yeah, you are not a target for me.
When Helen showed disappointment in Andy's nominations,
I understand, your comfort level is not where my comfort level is.
Yeah.
he immediately ratted her out to his true allies.
She is totally like sharpening her sword at all times.
After Andy won the veto, 3 a.m. considered striking first against Helen.
Helen told him that she's gonna have to probably get me out, which means that we have to get her out.
But Andy decided it wasn't time to rock the boat.
I have decided not to use the power of veto.
Tonight, either Jesse or Spencer will join the jury. Plus, the house explodes again.
You better check yourself again, because if you want to yell at me right now. Come on, Aaron.
No, stop. Both of you
Bring it,
cut
Aaron.
out.
And a new head of household will be crowned. All this live on Big Brother.
Welcome to Big Brother. For weeks, Helen and Amanda have been running the house. And while Jesse and Spencer may be up for eviction, there are others who had better watch their backs.
I have decided not to use the power of veto. This veto meeting is adjourned. Everyone is in on my plan to get rid of Jesse this week, and of course, she does not know about it, and it needs to stay that way.
All season long, the theme in this house has been honor the HOH. Andy has told me that I'm safe this week, so I'm just hoping that this week is no different.
So as far as y'all know, I just want to check in. Y'all, I'm still the pawn for this week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keeping Jesse in the dark means that she's really not gonna bother anyone this week.
It's just scary because, I know Andy said that he was gonna tell Spencer, that he's the pawn.
Yeah.
So that's always like a scary situation to be in because you're like, okay,
Yep.
what if he's just lying to me?
I've been nominated, Helen and Alyssa have been acting really distant from me. I feel excluded and just out of the loop. I want to check in with Andy and see if he knows what's up.
Something weird is going on with Helen and Alyssa and me. Helen literally hasn't looked me in the eye. She's like spending so much time with like Spencer.
I told her that like I want her to sell to Spencer that he's safe. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want her in turn to like freak you out.
I just wonder like if she really has my back. If there's a chance that other people would have my back over her, then, you know, that's something that I would want to consider.
Let me just feel it out.
Yeah.
But thanks for telling me.
Yeah,
For sure.
thanks for listening.
You guys need to get better poker faces with Jessie. She's like onto it. She's come up to me like, Helen and Alyssa are treating me differently. Helen will not look at me.
She needs so much affirmation.
It's really frustrating to hear that Jessie is worried that Alyssa and I are against her now just because we haven't talked to her since breakfast.
Even though like that's irritating, just like be her best friend until she goes home on Thursday.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Cool.
You got it. Besties. You got it.
Hi.
Hi.
How are ya?
We're talking about Judd.
Our favorite person, Judd. All he needed to do was not talk, really. He literally did not have to win an HOH. He could have just sat there.
But I think if he was MVP, like, I think what he was thinking what was gonna happen, he would put Amanda up and then she would just automatically go out because she would have been stronger than everyone else sitting there.
He wasn't even campaigning against her. You'd think somebody would campaign, you know, like he'd try to set someone up to do it.
Maybe my friend Jessie, that was you. Maybe Judd was using you to try to get Amanda out.
Maybe he was.
First, Helen is ignoring me. Then she casually throws my name out as the person who was trying to get Amanda out last week.
Helen, you wanna play pool?
Sure.
What's going on here?
Helen, I have something serious to talk to you about.
What's going on?
I feel like when you just said that in front of Aaron, you kind of threw me under the bus.
About what?
About Amanda.
I'm sorry, but people just know that.
How would people just know that, though?
It just went around. I mean, you guys had that huge fight in front of like the whole house.
I'm on the walk this week, and that's gonna do nothing but hurt my game. And I feel like you're becoming more distant from me, and I just, like, I don't know why.
I was really mad. You were flipping the house against Amanda.
She played the queen. You had an opportunity to take out the queen. Do it.
There's no work to do. I told you, let's wait. And then I heard from some people you were still trying to do it.
No, I wasn't. After you told me that, I completely dropped it. I was upset with you that I had to drop it. How else would I have gotten those votes without you or Alyssa?
Well, I had heard that you were still trying to do it.
That's not true. I'm just wondering if you're ever going to give me the benefit of the doubt ever. I've been nothing but loyal to you for the past 3 weeks, and it seems like that really doesn't matter.
I find that to be a lie.
That's not a lie, Helen.
Helen is absolutely lying about this. She wanted to get Amanda out just like I did, and now she's backpedaling and trying to blame it all on me. It's time to blow up her game.
What's going on?
Last week, Helen, Alyssa, and I were working together on something to get you out.
Did you go to them, or did they go to you about backdooring me or getting me out of the house?
I'm in no position. If anything were gonna happen, it would have to be somebody like Helen to do it.
We could do it keeping it real with Mandy and get them out here.
I'm fully aware that Helen and Alyssa have gone after me in the past, so I'm thinking it's about time for a confrontation to expose Jessie, Helen, and Alyssa's sneaky ways.
Because I'm not giving her affirmation every 5 minutes.
I just want to let you two know that Jessie's outside right now saying that you two commissioned her to flip the house on me.
Shut up.
Come outside. Let's all go outside.
I'm not going to fight with her.
No, just clarify.
All right, come on down. Let's go down.
Oh my gosh.
You need to come on down.
And Alyssa, she threw your name under the bus.
While I have considered getting Amanda out, I don't want it even out there that I'm having these thoughts. It's a huge problem for my game.
Can you explain what you're telling everybody? That Alyssa and I were scheming and we were leading the efforts to take out Amanda.
Because you were.
No, we weren't.
Nobody wanted to take
No one's
Amanda
gonna
out
believe you,
ever.
Jessie.
Okay.
You're the one. Okay, I'm not gonna even fight with you because it's not worth my time. You're the one on the block.
Okay.
But why are you going around saying this to people?
Because it's true.
First of all, if we wanted to get Amanda out, we would have tried to do that, but we didn't.
Okay.
I told you it wasn't the time to do something like that.
Okay, Helen.
Okay, see ya. You're leaving Thursday.
Okay.
She's leaving Thursday.
I'm infuriated. I had this plan with Helen last week, and now she's acting like it's not true. She's basically leaving me out on a limb by myself.
Hey, Jessie.
Yeah.
Can we talk?
You called me a liar and you walked in and you threw me under the bus when I'm on the block. This can mean me going home. Can we come to some type of agreement about last week? Because that is the point of contention.
I did not want Amanda out.
Then why did you lead me to believe that that was a viable thing?
I think maybe you must have misunderstood me.
You told me that you had got Alyssa on board with the plan to get out Amanda.
I don't remember that. So I talked to Alyssa and she would be on board. I don't remember that at all.
How convenient that you don't remember that.
Because I don't have any recollection of that.
I was there. I know what happened.
I don't know what else to say to you.
Is someone yelling?
You don't have to walk away from this conversation, Helen.
I'm not, but I feel like you're...
No, I'm just trying to clear all of the bad air between us.
Listening to Jessie and Helen fight upstairs over some trouble that I stewed up really is just glorious. I feel like people kind of know now how shady Helen can be. Don't let the mom thing fool you.
And I feel that you're lying about it and throwing me under the bus.
I'm not lying about it.
Jessie is absolutely right. Helen has even come to me to try to get Amanda out of this house, and so I know that she's lying when she's arguing with Jessie, and she's totally backpedaling at this point.
But you were on
But
board.
I wasn't. I was never
yes,
on
you
board.
were, Helen. It's a
I'm
nice
done.
story, Helen.
I'm done.
That's a really nice story.
I'm done.
Coming up, Jessie's been betrayed and lied to, and hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Then it's the live vote and eviction. Another house guest trades in the Big Brother house for the jury house, but they may not be there for long. I'll have that game-changing announcement a little later in the show. Join the conversation right now.
Can't get enough Big Brother?
There's never a dull moment.
See what's happening inside the Big Brother house whenever you want with the live feed on CBS.com.
Don't turn away. You might miss something.
Welcome back to Big Brother. Aware of her fate, Jessie's wrath is in full force, and she is determined to take others down with her.
Helen, just me. What happened? Like, I couldn't hear any of y'all's conversation, like, from inside the room.
So everything's all good until I bring up the fact that she's lying about wanting to get Amanda out last week and trying to make me take the fall for it. Sorry, Helen, that's not gonna work. Everybody wants to think that she's just Miss Mom. But, I mean, whatever. Basically, I'm public enemy number one.
Oh, I was wondering where you were. Did what I could. Hi.
She's grasping at straws.
Well, I just talked to her, and she knows now that she's, like, the target. She knows that everybody's pretty much been lying to her now.
Oops.
I am absolutely furious with just about every single person in this house. I feel betrayed, backstabbed, and lied to. If I'm going out, then it's Operation Bring the House Down time.
talked to them at all since?
I'm not talking to anybody.
You're not talking to me?
I know everything now. I was listening through the wall. I'm going to tell everybody to be more careful.
What did you hear?
What do you think I heard, Andy? Take a guess.
She was listening when you guys were in the rainbow room. That makes me look like the world's biggest. What were you guys saying in there?
I was like, I mean, she's pretty much like caught on to like the fact that everyone's voting her out. I feel like bad.
Don't feel bad, Erin.
Oh, she's pissed. She knows that I'm not on her side.
Now that Jessie overheard us talking about her, she has the ability to blow up my game, and I'm really freaked out right now, I won't lie.
I shouldn't have been talking so much.
You're right, Jessie?
Oh, I just listened through a door and I heard everybody saying everything. Andy wasn't up there, but basically they outed him as lying to my face all week and telling me that I wasn't the target.
Jessie, I'm sorry, girl.
Yeah, I really had no idea, babe.
This house is full of liars. It's a liar's den.
I really feel bad for Jessie for overhearing this conversation. But for my purposes in this game, having been told that I'm a pawn all week long, it seems to be true. And that's a huge relief.
They were all laughing and joking and just being basically despicable human beings. Erin talks about you all the time, GM.
I know. I heard.
She always throws you to the wolves. My plan of action in a very ladylike manner is just going to be to blow everybody out of the water this week. So y'all just sit back and watch the show.
What's going on?
I can't sleep now.
Jessie's going to try to raise hell.
I know.
Come on in.
What's up, bitches?
Nothing.
So, she's just trying to start.
No, it's basically, she didn't say nothing bad about any of yous.
She said she's gonna try to be very ladylike.
If she's gonna try and raise hell, that's not going out like a lady.
What'd she say, Gina Marie?
No, she's gonna, Erin talk. But she didn't say anything negative about anybody.
That's negative, saying that somebody's talking. So stop, just drop it.
Okay, but I'm not defending, I'm just saying what you're asking me, I'm telling you what happened.
It's all good.
It's all good, that's what I said.
Well, yeah, whatever, we'll be fine.
Exactly, that's all. I just don't want you to fight with me, I didn't do nothing.
I'm not. It's just don't tell me not to be upset when someone brings my name up.
I'm just telling you to be cool, that's all.
I'm not gonna sit here and
I'm
you
just
talk
not
to me
even
like
saying,
that.
all right, I'm cool.
Hey, it's both of you.
I'm cool, Mommy, I'm cool. I'm just sitting here relaxing, drinking my ice. I'm not saying nothing. You want to bring it up to her and start a fight with her, then go right ahead?
I don't know why you're still talking.
What's the problem with you?
Annoying right now.
I'm annoying?
Yeah.
You better check yourself again, because if you want to yell at me right now. Come on, Erin.
No, stop. Both of you
Bring
cut
it,
it
Erin.
out.
Come on, what do you want to say to me? You want to be a big girl? Come big girl and talk to my face. Because you want to get loud. You want to get loud in front of everybody? Because I'll follow you right down the stairs. You want to go and just? Why are you being so nasty right now?
Because I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed.
Why are you annoyed? You want to go talk to Jessie or go talk to Jessie where we sat? I'll
Talk to her. Leave me alone.
Come on, Jess. I'll bring her up here.
Why? You're the one that keeps bringing this up.
You're the one who's talking, getting all crazy, Erin.
Get the away from me.
You see what I'm talking about?
Get away from me.
Let's talk. You want to talk?
I don't want to talk. I want you to leave me alone.
All right. Well, you're yelling like a psychopath again.
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 Okay, so then can you leave me alone? Can I walk out by myself without you following me?
And go tell everybody and everything you do.
Tell everybody.
Go tell Amanda. Go tell everything that you did.
Tell everybody what?
Tell everybody. Let me go tell everybody that Erin's yelling at me. I'm a victim. Everybody, wake up in the house. Erin's yelling at me. Everybody should know so you don't hear tomorrow.
Just waking everyone up.
Everybody wake up in the house.
I'm awake.
So everyone knows.
I'm awake.
Erin's yelling at me, so everyone knows.
I can't deal with this right now.
Announcements. You guys want to come up, enjoy the show.
She's just gone insane.
Like, I don't even know what's happening right now.
We're here.
I just wanted to bring everybody up, just to think that we were fighting for no apparent reason. So I don't know if you just, so you don't hear it all craziness tomorrow.
Why are we still talking about this? Drop it.
You see, now you're yelling again when I'm just trying to talk normal.
Because this is stupid.
But I don't want you to go to Jesse and say, oh, Gina Marie said that you were talking, and I didn't mean it like that.
Okay, are we done? Like, I'm done.
Do you want, now they're all here, would you like to say anything, that you said anything negative about me?
I'm fine. I don't even know why y'all are up here.
I'm just trying to be cool, and you're just snapping like a little chihuahua, Mommy. That's all I'm saying.
Let's go to the living room and talk with the house guests. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Erin, there were a lot of open confrontations this week. Why are tempers running so high?
Well, there's not very many people left in the house, and we're all very close, and it's getting scary, Julie.
Sure is. Andy, there were a lot of tears shed during last week's stunning double eviction, yet it was a unanimous vote. So if sending Judd home was the right thing to do, then why did it get so emotional?
Because Judd's awesome. I mean, we can all agree that Judd kept this house super lively. Judd was one of the most fun people to hang out with here. So seeing him go was a big deal. I mean, he was a huge presence in the house.
Well, according to all of you, Judd was one of the most liked people in the game. Amanda, is anyone safe in this house?
If you feel safe in this house, that's your first mistake. You should always feel a little bit on edge, because as soon as you feel safe, that's when you're gonna get backdoored or blindsided, and that's the worst.
So you're saying feeling a level of paranoia is a good thing for survival in Big Brother?
I think that you should have a little bit of paranoia, and if you can have some of mine, if you guys are lacking any.
Helen, the last couple of evictions have been unanimous.
Yeah.
Which prompted @Kritzia on Twitter to ask this question. She or he asks, when are people going to start making big moves instead of doing what this house wants? What's your response to that, Helen?
I actually think we've made a lot of big moves. Judd's eviction, Judd is someone who could have won this game. He had the talents, smarts, and social skills to do so. So when you take someone like Judd out, you need to have the house on board, because if you don't, everyone's coming after you. And that's why you see the unanimous vote. I think we've made a lot of big moves in this game, and there are more to come, so just hold on tight. It's gonna get super exciting.
All right. Well, thank you all, and I'll be back in just a minute for tonight's live vote and eviction. Coming up, who will be joining Candace and Judd in the jury house? The live vote and eviction is next. Then we'll crown a new head of household. Stay with us. Welcome back to Big Brother. Jesse or Spencer? It's time for another house guest to make their way to the jury. Let's head to the living room and talk with the two nominees. Hello again, house guests. It is now time for the live vote to begin. Jesse, Spencer, in just moments, your housemates will cast their votes to evict, but before they do, you each have a final chance to sway their votes. And Jesse, you're first.
First of all, to my mom and all of my friends and family, I love and miss you very much. To my house guests, I just want to say what a pleasure it's been getting to know all of you. I tried to play the best game that I knew how to play, and I tried to, get support from some of you guys at times, and it didn't work out. my last offer, my last deal that I can say is if you support me now in this moment, I will be loyal to you and I will fight with you through the rest of this game. But other than that, you guys are like a second family to me, and I love you all. So thank you.
Thanks, Jesse. Spencer, it's your turn.
Right. All right, first of all, I want to start out. There's an amazing dude back at home, my awesome brother Grant, whose birthday is tomorrow. He's turning the big 30, and I love that dude very much, and I'm so proud of him. Next, y'all are all great people. I've loved being here. This is amazing, totally just mind-blowing dream come true for me to even walk through the door of the Big Brother house. And I hope I can stay and fight with y'all for a lot longer in the season. So anyway, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Spencer. Thank you both. It's time for the live voting to begin. Neither nominee is allowed to vote. Andy, as current head of household, you will only vote in the event of a tie. One at a time, the rest of you will enter the diary room and cast your vote to evict. Amanda, you're up first. Please go to the diary room. Amanda has been gunning for Jesse for the past few weeks. This is her opportunity to take her out. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
This is so tough. I vote to evict Jesse, duh.
Thank you, Amanda. Amanda and McCrae are the tightest alliance in the house. As her vote goes, so should his. Hi, McCrae.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Jesse.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Aaron fell victim to Jesse's revenge. Now is her chance to pay her back. Hi, Aaron.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Jesse.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Helen was called out by Jesse. Will she take this chance to silence her? Hi, Helen.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
Well, I always say you get the last word through your vote. I vote to evict Jesse.
Thank you. It's official. With 4 votes to evict Jesse, Jesse will leave the house tonight. But let's see how the other votes fall. Hi, Alyssa.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I unfortunately vote to evict Jesse.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jesse drove a wedge between Gina Marie and Aaron. Is that enough to get rid of her tonight? Hi, Gina Marie.
Hi, Julie. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Jesse.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All of the votes are in, and by a unanimous vote, Jesse will leave the house tonight. When we return, we'll give the news to the house guests. Then, it's time to crown a new head of household. With power players looking to make their move, this HOH could give one of them the opportunity to strike first. Stay with us.
Be a fly on the wall inside the Big Brother house. Oh my God! Watch the house guests anytime with the live feed on CBS.com.
Welcome back to Big Brother. By a vote of 6-0, the house guests have just voted to evict Jesse. As a reminder, Jesse is now a member of the jury and still part of the game, so I will not be able to give her any news or feedback from the outside world. Let's return to the living room and give them the news. House guests, all of the votes are in. When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guest will have just a few moments to say goodbye, gather his or her belongings, and walk out the front door. By a vote of 6-0, Jesse, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Take care of yourselves.
Good job, Jesse.
Good job, Jesse.
So we better watch it.
Get it just up a little.
Yeah.
Jessie,
Yes.
the past few days has been an emotional roller coaster for you. You were up on the block, you got wind that you were probably the target, and you decided, I'm going to get confrontational.
Absolutely.
Why?
I felt that it was important since I was leaving the game to make an impression in some way. I've been trying for 3 weeks to do something about this unanimous house, and I wanted to try to blow it up, try to blow some people's games up and, you know, mix things up a little bit.
Do you think you were successful in blowing up anyone's game?
I think that there is now doubt about some people, specifically Helen, you know, that she may not have been so loyal to Amanda, which I know to be true. So maybe we'll see Amanda versus Helen in the coming weeks.
What do you think of Helen?
I adore Helen personally. In the game, I had loyalty to her, and I felt betrayed by her.
You seem to be an outsider in that house.
Totally.
Why was that?
I'm really not sure, Julie. I came into the house expecting to have a buddy, a friend, or even a showmance, and it didn't really work out. So I basically, you know, kept trucking, and then there was an opportunity to switch sides, and I did that because I thought maybe I would find loyal people on a different side of the house. And basically it was the same story, different alliance. And I just ended up always kind of struggling to fit in and make someone be on my side, be on my team.
It seemed like you and Judd were good friends. That was up until last week.
Right.
He even blamed you for his eviction.
Yes.
How awkward is it going to be as you say hello in the jury house?
It's going to be really awkward. I actually have heard that Judd was trying to get me out. So seeing him in the jury house, not knowing that at all when he left, I'm definitely going to have a bone to pick with him in jury.
In the event you were the one evicted tonight, your housemates taped some goodbye messages. Let's look over here and listen.
Okay.
Jessie, like many others before you, this is what happens when you try to flip the house and get me out. As soon as you got put up on the block, everyone knew that you were the target this week, and everyone was lying to you. You always knew that I was against you, so at least you knew where my head was at.
I don't like seeing you go. It's very hard for me. I feel like I've made a really good friend in you, and I'm really sorry that it's come down to this.
Jessie, there's a lot more going on in this house than you know. Basically, you have to go because I carried you as far as I could as an ally, but you're of no use to me anymore because a lot of people don't trust you. I wish you nothing but the best, but just realize that from a game standpoint, I had to get rid of you.
Jessie, I know there's been a lot of turmoil in the house, and it disappoints me that all this has gone down. I know you really wanted to get Amanda out, and so did I, but it was really important that I kept her in the game for me. In the long run, I hope we can be friends. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Mwah.
Final thoughts?
Final thoughts. I did the best that I could with the hand that I was dealt, and I wouldn't have done anything differently. I wouldn't have tried to lay low. If I had, then I would have wished that at this moment that I had done something differently to try to stay in the game. So no regrets.
Good for you. Well, Jessie, you are now officially a member of the jury. This is goodbye for now.
Thank you, Julie.
But there's still a lot of summer left.
There is.
Thank you.
Stay tuned.
That's right. Up next, the battle for head of household plays out live. Who will be the new HOH, and will they shake up the house? Stay with us. to crown a new head of household. Helen and Amanda have been running the house, but now have their sights set on each other. So this could be the HOH that changes the course of the game. Let's head to the backyard and get things started. House guests, it's a new week, and that means a new opportunity for one of you to grab all the power. Andy, as outgoing HOH, you are not eligible to compete. For this competition, we are going way off Broadway, and here's how it works. 2 at a time, you'll face off at the podium. There, you'll hear a short song that will describe one of 3 competitions you've participated in this summer. Your goal is to identify that competition, either HOH, have not, or veto competition. If you're the first person to buzz in with the correct answer, you stay in the game and your opponent is eliminated. You'll then choose the next 2 house guests to face off. If you answer incorrectly, you'll be eliminated and your opponent will stay in the game and choose the next 2 to face off. If no one buzzes in, you'll both be eliminated, unless you're the final 2. The last person standing will be the new head of household. Does everyone understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Earlier today, you randomly chose the first 2 house guests to face off, Gina Marie and Helen. Let's begin.
Yes.
Ladies, here's your first song.
Okay.
Run up the slip and slide to win it all, transferring sauce till you retrieve the ball.
Gina Marie, you rang in first with HOH. That is correct. Helen, step down. Gina Marie, pick the next 2 to face off.
Spencer and Alyssa.
Spencer and Alyssa, step up to the podiums. Gina Marie, step to the other way where Spencer just came from and take a seat. All right, Alyssa, Spencer, here's your song.
Achieving this goal will require some labor. Peer over the wall and covet thy neighbor.
Spencer, you rang in first with veto. That is correct. Alyssa, step down. Spencer, choose the next 2 to face off.
Okay, let's do McCray and GM.
This one's fine. Okay.
All right,
Good luck,
Gina
buddy.
Marie,
Yes.
McCray, listen up because here is your song.
All sticks and strings and soft, fuzzy things, hang them all.
But don't let them fall.
McCray, you rang in first with veto, and that is correct. That was in the balance competition. Gina Marie, step down. McCray, pick the next 2 to face off.
I'll do Spencer and Aaron.
All right. And just keep in mind, even if you buzz in, this song will continue to the last word. All right. Aaron, Spencer, here's your song.
Racing teams splashing up and back. Bring home a can to place upon your stack.
Aaron, you rang in first with have not. That is correct. That was Cooler and the Gang competition. Sorry, Spencer, step down. Amanda and McCray are the final 2 left other than Aaron. Amanda and McCray, step up and listen up. Here's your song.
Ice cold, a grip of steel will do the trick. A grip of steel will do the trick. Beware the tongue, or you will get a lick.
McCray, you rang in first with veto. That is incorrect. It was HOH, Popsicle Factory competition. Step down. Aaron, step up. Amanda and Aaron, one of you ladies is about to become the new head of household. Listen up, because here is your song.
My little honey pot, rolling round in flour, spelling words for the power, covered in blueberry goo.
Aaron, you rang in first. Veto is correct. Congratulations, Aaron. You are the new head of household. Andy, hand over that key to the HOH bedroom to Aaron.
Good job, baby girl.
Good job, McCray. Frickin' Spencer. Good job. Give me a breather at least.
Up next, I'll announce the next big game-changing twist of the summer. Stay with us.
Music, Broadway.
Welcome back to Big Brother. Let's rejoin the house guests. Hello again, everyone.
Hey.
Erin, congratulations. This is your third HOH win.
My fourth.
Oh, fourth. Oh, my good. Oh, last week was so brief. But I couldn't really tell after you won. Are you happy about this?
Yes, I am happy about this, but I've become very close to everyone in this room, and it's great to be safe, but this is going to be very hard.
There is a downside to being HOH, isn't there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you, everyone, and have a great night, house guests.
Thank you.
We may be past the halfway point, but there is still a lot of game to be played. Tune in Sunday to see Erin's nominations, Wednesday for the veto competition and veto meeting, and Thursday for the next live eviction. But that's not all. During next Thursday's live show, for the first time in the history of Big Brother, a juror will return to the game. Candace, Judd, Jesse, and the house guests evicted next week will compete to see who gets a second shot at the $500,000. And it all happens live. Log on to CBS.com and subscribe for exclusive 24/7 access to the house guests. And don't miss the late night action on Big Brother After Dark, now airing every night on TVGN. For now, let's eavesdrop on the house guests. From outside the Big Brother house, I'm Julie Chen. Good night.
Thinking a lot of me. Nothing works. My brain is just
I don't even remember what mine was either. Like I like I heard the whole song. I was like,
Like, it was weird. Like, we're trying to think. I can't even remember which one that I got through.
You beat? Who'd you beat?
I got Alyssa, but I don't have a clue what it was.
Elementary is next, only CBS.
The world, it's become very strange indeed.
They're watching you.
My friend and I help people in trouble.
This fall, watch them on a new night, Tuesday.
The right place at the right time.
Yeah, I guess so.
This might get loud. Is this what you expected? It's what I hoped.
Person of Interest, Tuesdays this fall on its new Night and Time.